Hello, this is Sean Flynn, and I wanted to take a moment and talk about personal change. We're all on a journey, and some of us create journeys for ourselves or feel we are called to move in a certain direction, such as improving your health or increasing your skills to get better jobs, increasing your social relationships, working on a intimate relationship with a partner or a spouse, uh, trying to better your relationship with your children. Now, that journey can be very difficult. This is for people who are finding it difficult to change from one level to another. First of all, you really need to change your level of consciousness in order that you want to improve and you want to get better. You do that, that's a huge first step because some people just don't. They don't recognize it. They want what is known as the want of the disease and want of the cure. They want to keep doing things the same way they've been doing them, but don't want to really change. Or they just like to complain about it and expect, things to magically happen or other people to do it for them. Now, if you're trying to change, for example, your health, uh, you may find it difficult to move from one thing to another. Why? Because, not just because that's life, but because we have patterns and engrams. We have various memories that are coded in our cellular structure. It typically takes about 3 times to form a habit or a behavior, or about 3 to 8. Then it gets really ingrained. And it usually takes at least about 100 to 108 times or so to break that habit. First, it requires that change of consciousness in your mind. If you can do that, that's a huge first step. Of course, the rest of it can be difficult, but you might just need to take and make small changes on a daily and weekly basis. Set goals for a year or a month. It could be setting goals for 15 minutes. Now, if you can do that, you can reach that desired state, even if it's dealing with people. And sometimes you're going to have to know that you're going to have to keep going even though other people seem unwilling, especially if, for example, you're trying to develop a better relationship with your children and they don't want to play with you, or they are distant from you because they're teenagers, or you have an estranged relationship because there was a fallout at some point, whether it's a child or an adult or a friend or a coworker, any of that. Now, the easiest way to break it down is to take small steps, set small goals. Then you can set larger goals. Maybe you're just trying to lose weight again for the 10th or 100th time. Well, it's going to take some effort. Sometimes excellence requires effort. Maybe you're trying to get on a better exercise regime. Well, again, it's still going to take effort. You got to have that change of consciousness. You're going to have to keep picking yourself up because when you try to change, you will take and go forward, backward. You're going to have some backsliding. You're going to have some progression. And over time, you will gain success. It can be a very messy process. It just isn't going to happen instantaneously. If you keep these things in mind, don't beat yourself up if you fail. Pick yourself up and keep going. Try to do it better the next time, regardless of where that personal change is at, either on a personal level or a professional level, in your daily life, weekly, monthly, yearly. Now, I hope that gives some of you a little boost and a motivation that you needed, because I don't know who's out there watching this, and I'm hoping I'm helping somebody, because somebody out there needs that motivation, needs that little message that you can, because you have the power within to make that change. I hope this helps. Keep that ideology in mind, that change is going to require effort. It can be difficult as well as graceful, but you're going to have to pay attention to what you do, why you're trying to do it, or you're going to backslide to the level where that change is no longer implemented and you become what you used to be. It's up to you. You can stay where you're at, complain about it, not want to do anything, or you can make the consolidated effort to really do it. Of course, you might have to do it time and time again because sometimes it just becomes too hard. You might backslide a lot, or you might gain a little bit more, and have to keep working on things in small segments. Maybe you're trying to go back to school to get that degree you're looking for, to get that better job. Well, or maybe you're trying to gain experience. You have to keep plugging away. So keep that in mind. Keep picking yourself up. If you do that, you will get to where you want to be with that personal development and change in your relationships with others, employers, and all aspects of your life. And don't stop. Don't stop.